What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing more Terraria, Calamity, Fargo's, Astrogalen, T-Mod, Loader, Terraria, Calamity Mod, Fargo, Souls Mod, Thingamajig, Combo, 24 mods enabled. Wow, craziness, right? Well, the thing is that I've noticed getting into this game that there is a lot. And I mean a lot. Let's go and hop in. We'll see what we're talking about. But, for instance, with these mods, I've done a bit, to try to kind of get everything together the way I need it to be. And we're only 51% complete. This is crazy. Normally, when you play the game, you have like 5 bosses pre-hard mode, right? You got Cthulhu, you got whichever one you're going to do inside the Crimson, usually the Brand of Cthulhu or whatever it would be, right? And then, of course, you have the Destroyer of Worlds. And then you go and fight Skeletron. After you fight Skeletron, you go ahead, you fight the Wall of Flesh, and boom, you're in hard mode, right? But in this version, that's not the case at all. In this version, instead, we have to actually push ourselves to go through all of these bosses. And you can see hard mode has even more. It's insane. But without further ado, our next one here is going to be the Old One's Army. I'm excited about this one because this is where we can actually get the Eternity Crystal Shards and be able to actually go ahead and do the waves that you can normally do, which I think is going to be really good for us. So let's go ahead, let's hop in. If you guys haven't seen the other episodes, I do recommend checking out my live streams, as that's where I'm mainly doing them. I'm doing some recordings, maybe so I can do some editing, maybe in the future, who knows. But at least for now, we have this here. Let me take a look. Give me just a second here. So we can see here as well. Perfect. So basically what the goal is here is that I have a lot of buffs, and these buffs are going to be something that can actually really help us here because we've been managing a lot. We do have Eternity Revengeance mode on, but we are playing in Master mode, I believe. Let me confirm. Not Master mode. We are currently playing in Expert mode. So we're in Expert mode. Oh, I did get this really cool item last time, which was pretty fun. This one was fun to play with. Not gonna lie. You can like throw it at things, which is pretty cool. But here's the thing. So what we're gonna do is I want to go ahead and I want to focus on doing the Old Man's Army. So we need to find the Tavern Keep. After finding the Tavern Keep, purchase the and activate last until always are cleared. So, pray tell, where is said Tavern Keep? Well, that is for us to find out. Now let's go ahead and get some background music as well here. Alrighty, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see here. So the Old Man's Army, we need the tavern. So let's take a look and see if we can find out exactly where that's at. So I'm looking on the wiki right now. So Terraria Tavern Keep. And it says here that the Terraria Tavern Keep NPC vendor that accepts only metals. Okay, but where do we find him? He'll become accessible after the player has defeated the Eater Worlds or Brain Cthulhu. Once the criteria, he will appear as an unconscious man spawning in any layer of the world. So, what's the best way of finding him if he just spawns in any layer? How would I find him? The Hunter Potion looks like the best way. So, Hunter Potion. Okay, so it says... So, okay, so it says... Basically... Unconscious man spawning on any layer of the world. Similar to Bound. Talking to him allows the claim house to respawn when killed. Any layer is pretty crazy. I guess we're gonna have to see if we can find a way to locate him, but I guess we just need to start working on getting through the layers. Getting a Hunter Potion would not be a bad idea, though. I think there's actually a greater Danger Sense potion that we can actually go for, which might be a little bit better for us. So let me take a look and see here. First things first, let's fix our zoom. So I gotta leave a little bit more. I'm a little blind. That's too much. Still too much. A little bit less. There we go. But we can zoom in a lot more. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and let us focus on, we can zoom out a little bit actually. That's a little bit too much. Okay. So let's go ahead and let us see if we can find him. So a Dangerous Sense Potion would be the best idea, but this one actually sells something better than a Dangerous Sense Potion, which is here. It is the Greater Danger Sense Potion. Greater Sense buff, live and projectiles, sometimes could use effects global for all players. So let's grab this. We need 30 to get the buff. And we will 100% be using that. And then also the, so that's just that one. Got the sunshine radius as well. I think that might help us with what we're looking for. Oh yeah, look at that. That was huge. That makes me be able to be seeing a lot better. Where's my piggy? It's okay, we can actually summon a trough. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I guess we need to see if we can find him. There's a bound goblin somewhere. Where's that at? It'd be nice if we could actually see more, but I don't think we can. A hunter potion is probably going to be what we need. So let's go ahead and go back to you. Shop change, get the first shop, and let's get a hunter potion. So location of enemies. 30. Boom. And then also I think there's another one in the third shop here we can actually buy. Which I was looking at, which was the Frenzy Potion. I don't think I have that one. I'll have to check and see. Frenzy Potion. Let me go back and check and see if I have that one. Oh wait, Piggy's right here. Frenzy Potion. So Tesla, Coffee, Spelunker, Magic, Mana, Iron Skin, Gills, Swiftness, Regeneration, Obsidian Skin, Black Water, Nature's Blessing, Thorns. I don't. So I can grab the Frenzy Potion and the Dopamine Potion, actually. We can get both of those since we have enough money. Let's just buy both. So, Frenzy Potion. 30. So that's going to be an increase my attack speed, just basically, is fantastic. And then also, let's go ahead and buy the Happy Potion here. Dopamine. Nice. I think that's kind of all of them that I can use here. No, actually, we can get the excavate. Wait, do I have the excavation potion? Let's throw all these in there and we'll find out. Greater Instant Sunshine, Tesla, Dopamine, Generation, Swiftness, Regeneration, Black Water, Nature's Blessing, Sulfur Skin, Spelunker, Night Owl, Thorns, Hunter, Mining, Cart Reach, Summoning, Endurance, Lesser Luck, Frenzy, Aqua, Blood, Calcium, Bounding. I don't. So let's go and get that one as well. I keep actually grabbing more than I need. That's perfect. And then last thing here, I want to check and see is there any... Oh! I wanted to check and see if there was any other shops nearby. Or any of these? No, they still have nothing in them. Okay. Alright. Well, let's throw this into our piggy, and we are good. So now, when we mine, we should be mining in a 3x3 area. Which is really going to change the game. Let's see that in action here. Well, for one thing, we're fast. Holy cow. Okay, so everything's kind of glowing, so we should be able to see him. I guess let's first explore the top. You know, I realized it's not going to be a very effective way of doing it because we have no idea where he is. So if that's the case, then maybe we're actually better off basically going ahead and doing, like, because he's not going to spawn up top, is he? So here's my thought process. What I'm thinking we can do, since we don't have any guarantee he's going to spawn up here, is instead, after we get all the way through, just to double check, make sure he's not on this layer. Ooh, what are you selling now? Flower boots, wild day bloom, tall grass seeds, nature's gift, marine kelp. Well, it's like all the same stuff, but I think maybe there's more seeds you're selling? Okay, so if we're not gonna be able to find the tavern keep that way, I think our next option or our next plan should be basically... Are we filled on houses? Meteorite landed. Where? Wait, that's actually huge. I was gonna say, I need more insta houses. That's crazy. We're actually needing more houses here. Alright, let's see. Guess I'll build a couple more around here. There we go. So that's 2 more houses. That should be enough for people to come in and do whatever they need to. Go ahead and dump all of it in here. Okay. So we have meteorite, but that's not what I was going to go after. I was going to see what was the next enemy in here, since I can't do this one yet. Unless we can get Eternia crystal. Is there any way to craft it? No. Okay, so the next one is the Viscount. Use unholy shards at an underground blood chamber. Use this to track down a blood chamber. A grim pointer. Confused zombie. Okay. So, confused zombie. Are you the confused zombie? So I can use a blood altar. Would I be able to summon it for this? Ooh, decreases your maximum number of centuries, increases your life regeneration rate. Ooh. How come I haven't seen some of these? Okay, focus. So blood altar. So what can I do with this? I just place it anywhere? Oh yeah, and then I can summon the thing. Okay, that's cool. So we need that, and then I need the unholy shards. So let's go grab those, which we know we have because we defeated a bunch of blood moons. And then that should allow us to actually summon some stuff here. Unholy shards. Yeah, we got 251. Holy cow. Alright, where's going to be a good place to do this? I'm thinking... There's a little hole here, actually. No, wait, that's where the crimson stuff is. I actually think we should do it down in this area. Where I dug out for the torch god. Let's get him. So far, he's not really posing much of a threat. What is this? He's like a little bat dude. Come on, boy. Wow. Dude, this is embarrassing. And he's dead. Wow, that was crazy easy. Okay. So I got the bat scythe. Okay. And Dracula Fangs, Vampire's Catalyst, transform into a bat capable of flight. Is that all that was worth fighting him for? No, he drops other things, but really nothing that's all too good. Okay. What's next? Ah, the perforators. Okay, this one is going to be a bit of a toughie. Only because of the fact that I don't like the perforator. But we can definitely go after him. So the way the perforator works is that in this mod, because we're playing the Eternity mod, it's stronger, which is definitely unfortunate for us. But hey, let's do it anyway. So I mean, hey, we're nothing if we're not winners, right? So we need to find a perforating cyst, which are actually pretty easy to find up here, I found. Just kind of go around here and it'll point you to one. Usually. Don't tell me the one time I don't need one, there's not one spawning. Oh, it says here. Where is it? Below me? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's take it down. Alright, where's it going? Oh, wow! Okay, we are on a different level though now. We are much stronger than we used to be in the past. Let's kind of kite him out here. Dude, we're actually killing him. He's killing us too, though. Wait, is that how much damage we've done to him? That can't be right. That's not very much damage at all. Alright, heal up, heal up, heal up. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, we are taking some of these hits though, like crazy hits. Okay, so he's re-summoning them, so is it just really taking care of his, like, head? Oh! Yeah, that killed me. Man, he was at 32, is that right? Or 37? Wow, that could have been it. Okay, but since we did that, did we get the summoning thing? I don't think we did. No. Wait, is this some... What? Where did I get the Rambutan? Was that from killing the cyst thing? It must be from killing the cyst. Okay. So he's still a bit strong. I think what we're gonna have to do is we do want to kill him, but maybe we can summon, or maybe we can just spawn the material thing. So we need to make a worm food, bloody worm food. We can go ahead and craft it, so. Alright, let's try this again. Where you at, boy? Sure, did I lose my mount? I think I did. There they are. Now they're back. Good hit. Good hit. Dang. So really it's just about avoiding the serpents and then just kind of hitting them. Okay. Wait, this could be a lot easier than I thought. Not when that happens. Yeah, that wasn't it. Oh, this is gonna be tough. And I don't really know what would make me strong enough to kill him because I have really good equipment on right now for healing. Try it again, I guess. It's just gonna be trial and error. I think really that's all it's gonna be, is just keep trying. Maybe don't mess up my first attacks. Yeah, try to avoid his attacks. And be smart about it. Like, that's not being smart about it. There we go, massive damage right now on him. That was actually some insane. Whoa! Okay, he's getting stronger. It's towards his end of the phase. 30% down. %. Man, we're getting close. That was crazy. He was almost dead there, but he did. He got pretty strong. Alright, I guess we'll have to try again with something else, because that was intense. But we are definitely getting him, which is good. So here's my thought process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get him down to pretty low health, and then I think I just need to let my enemies handle the rest, and then I will just go ahead and I will focus on healing. It's really my objective there. So you can see he does some crazy attack moves. He does that. He summons his worms, which I do have to kill, it looks like. See, I've already taken a ton of damage there. I don't know. See, that was not as good. Reducing my defense definitely makes me more susceptible, but I need to heal, so I don't know what to do about that. Okay, but we're getting there. If we just keep going at it, I think eventually we'll kill him. Okay. Okay. In order to know what to do, you must first know the enemy better than you know yourself. There we go. Massive damage on him. One of his main attacks, that's good. %. Yep. 56. Avoid those. Yep. Good hit. Good hit. Really just kiting him. What the heck? Oh, 22. Dude, that's so close. Okay, the kiting method's definitely working though. I didn't spam the healing as soon as I should have. That was my fault, honestly. But we are totally getting there. Like, this is crazy. Okay, let's try this again. But I love the headspace that we're in. Come on, you fool. Where's he going? If I kill that, I think it's gonna summon a second one, which will... then that will definitely be an issue. We're at 60%. We're not doing too great on health, but it could definitely be worse. I'm worried about killing that second assist. I don't know if it's going to spawn a second duplicate. That would be really bad. Okay, 44%. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Okay, I can almost heal. 10 seconds. %. 30%, that's great. Okay. No. No. 20%. Man, 18%! Ah, it's so close. It's that late stage attack where I'm struggling because he charges you from both sides. I don't know if there's a good way of me fighting him on that one, but we are totally getting it, which I haven't felt this strong in a while. I'm really happy because I felt like Calamity Mod with the Fargo Souls mod was very unbalanced. And this is making me rethink that, so I really appreciate that. Very happy about that. Alright, let's get rid of these. Because they're pissing me off. And then maybe that way we can run a little bit deeper into here. And let's summon him right here. Alright, coming, bud. Okay, that was a pretty good attack there. Okay. 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 So it's really avoiding his, like, serpent thingies. Yeah, look, we do the most damage when we're not trying to do that. Okay, good hit. Okay. That was a good hit too. A double attack, really? Woo! I didn't dodge that one. I didn't dodge that either. I saw that rock and I just didn't dodge it. I don't know what happened. I just froze. Okay, but that's definitely the method that we're looking at because that was much stronger. Basically, it's kiting him, avoiding those main attacks, keep shooting at him, and eventually we'll just get him killed. I have to believe that. So let's try it again. So avoid everything here. Can't really avoid that when he's stabbing you. We'll certainly try though. Okay, that was good. That wasn't good. Pretty harsh attack actually. Okay, he's gonna do this attack. He's gonna shoot spikes up from the ground. I knew it. He's gonna throw rocks. I didn't avoid them. Spikes again. Spikes again! By the skin of my teeth. Jesus. Spikes! Okay, how did I miss that one? It's really freaking annoying, actually. Yeah, that was a good attempt, but I definitely took too much damage at the beginning there. I need to save the health potion for whenever I actually like am immediately having to pop it, because there's not enough time for me to cool down and use it again. I could try to kite him a little bit more, but I don't think it's gonna work very well. We definitely have a good method going though. We have enough potions to keep it rolling, so we'll just keep trying. Alright, let's do this again. The good news is it's just right here. Okay. Nice shot. Nice shot, bro. This is a good attempt, but I think I'm taking too much damage right now. Guess we'll see. See how the tides change. We haven't had to pop a potion, so that's good. There is hope for us yet. Okay, he's gonna do the stab attack. Yep. Send out his men. Okay, avoid that. Heal. We definitely need it now. %. Ah, come on, man. How'd that hit me? Okay, good hit. Good hit. Yeah, that was not it. 25%. We keep getting to that same point where I think he's just really freaking strong. Oh, it's definitely doable though, but man, is this tough. And I don't really know of any way to make it any faster. Who are you? Oh, you just sell materials. That's cool. Wait, and you drop also the and you sell the treasure bags? Oh. Oh, but for a very hefty price. That's kind of nice. I mean, having a platinum, I could be like, oh yeah, maybe I just need to buy, from you. Chris Coffin, Trojan score, yeah. I can literally just buy from you to get my stuff. So Skeletron is what I need in order to be able to get stuff here. Cool. Alright, let's go at it again. You know, they say trial and error, right? That's your best friend. Woo! Okay, good stab right off the bat. Love that. Glad you got that first hit in, like a boss. Okay, you're absolutely murking my health. But honestly, so am I. Well, we're doing damage to you. That was a good hit. That was also a good hit. Dude, what is these attacks? Bro! Okay, now that I'm just not dodging. Oh. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's like I can see it and I see how to kill him and I just fail every freaking time. Alright, let's do this again. You know what we're doing, run it up. You would think with all these buffs, I would be overpowered, but no. No, I am not. I am not overpowered. There's a reason that this difficulty mode exists. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a good first wave. We've avoided all of his attacks. I spoke too soon. So that wasn't too bad. Yeah, we're gonna hit with some of those worms, but that's not too bad either. Why am I not attacking anymore? Why did I stop attacking? What happened? I swear, it's like sometimes my character just stops attacking for no reason. Okay. Yep, good pinch. Okay, I couldn't avoid those. Good hit. %. This could be it. Don't fuck it up. Okay, avoid these. Yeah, that didn't work. 28%. No! This attack, this final attack where it just goes insano mode is actually so frustrating because there's no timing that I can get right on it. It's pissing me off. I need to keep going. I know I can do it. Like, I'm so close. Like, literally, getting it down to the 20% health or less is the marker that I'm looking for. Okay. There we go. Look at that. So now we're back to full health, and we're at 60%. That was the key. Doing that Ankh move was huge for us. Back it up, back it up. Okay, that's where I think he does a spear mode. Which one is it to do the adrenaline? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. We're out of time for anything anyways. Keep guiding him, keep guiding him. Yes, this could work. Okay. Okay. Go for it, man. No! No! That was totally it! 9%! Ah! That was totally it. Oh, that sucks ass. 9%? Are you kidding me, dude? That was the best run I've had so far. And honestly, I could see why, because I see some of the patterns. So let's run it back. Frankly, Watson, it is pretty okay, you fucking suck ass. I got my health back, that's fine. As long as I can avoid getting hit the second time around, usually I get that health back, so. Okay. Kiting it. Good hit. So that gives me some good time to actually go in there and get some hits done, it looks like, when he's in that mode. Okay, good hit. Okay, good hit, good hit. Jesus Christ, what are these hits? Oh my god! Woo! So basically what I'm doing now is just regenerating some health. It's not exactly working the way I intended it to. Well, actually it is. There we go. Now I can do that. Get back in there. Come on! So freaking close, I see it in you. God. Yes! Oh! Wow, 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 that was incredible. Oh my goodness, we totally destroyed that. And we got some Dogtooth, Blighted Gel. Decent stuff. I think the best thing we got out of here would be the Blighted Gel for sure. 2 balls, Bloody Worm Tooth. 17 bars and seeds. And anything in here that we got. Let me put the Crimson Heart in this section. throw everything in here. Let's hold on to the blighted gel. I have a feeling it has some use that I'm just not aware of. And then we're going to go ahead and put the worm tooth in here as a summoning item. Wonderful. Let's go talk to the guide about the blighted gel. I'm sure he has something to say about it. Starry gel armor. Purified gel and blighted gel is what I need for that. So we can see Radiant Ooze, which would be really nice too. You need blighted gel and purified gel together in an anvil. Can't quite do that yet. But we definitely could work on making the Quartz Scourge, turrets, Slime God. Is the Slime God what I need in order to be able to make blighted gel? I bet you it is. Yeah, but we're not gonna do that right now. So the next one is Queen Bee. Do you think I could fight Queen Bee now? I mean, I know where she's at. So, I mean, if they think that I'm ready for her, she is right here, and we could go for her. I don't see why not. Let's just check and see, do we have any gel? Just a blighted gel. Okay. Alright, yeah. I mean, why not? Let's try this whole Queen Bee shenanigans. Let's see how hard she is. Probably really difficult, but it might be worth trying out. I mean, worst case scenario, we get absolutely murked, but to be fair, so far we've been doing that anyways, getting murked. This Ankh is really good, the Accursed Ankh. The fact that you can regen health whenever you're at the cost of defense, I mean, it's not great if you have to move around, but like just kiting it and doing that was pretty useful. Did I just run past it? No. Right here. I don't think we're immune to poison, so that's definitely an issue, but dude, this hive is freaking huge. What the heck? But I'm not seeing any spawner. Ooh, a honey chest. Fire Bloots, Stinger, regen potions, that's it. Oof. There's gotta be a thing in here, right? To summon her? I can't see anything down here, man. That's just my pig. What is this that's glowing? That was a life crystal. Oh! I didn't kill her! Wait, I didn't do that! Whatever, I guess we're gonna fight Queen Bee now. let's go over here. There we go. A little more even fighting grounds here. So it is poison, so I just gotta avoid its poison. And then I think, honestly, that barrage? Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I mean, we're getting it down to half health. It's gonna do some crazy though, I'm sure. Can I just hide in here? No way, right? No, because it's gonna do dashing attacks and stuff. It is almost dead though. Good hit. Great at first attempt, holy cow. I just don't think I'm gonna have the health to pull this off. Yeah. 20% though is crazy for a first attempt. We should have gotten something because we did that. Summons Queen Bee in any underground biome. See, so now I can take that and summon her like over here. Alright, Queen Bee. Now you find me on my turf. This is not going much better. The only benefit I have doing it this way is that I can actually circle. Royal Subject? Who's Royal Subject? Are you Royal Subject? Oh, you're a Royal Subject. Okay. Good hits, man. These poison needles are no joke. Oh, and that dash attack, man. She has a scan ability too, but it seems like it does pretty decent damage. Okay. Try to recover some HP here. Okay, so now she's metallic. Oh, do I have to defeat her subjects? Is that what they're telling me? Okay, I'm gonna increase my health with the Ong. Yeah, that didn't work. She's a bit tough, not gonna lie. But we're getting her down to 20% HP every time, so this is very similar to that last attack. Oh god, it's all the same, isn't it? Oh, I just wiped out the torches. Oh, that's fine. Poisoned, and then she has some other thing that she's doing, swarming. Swarming. So if I can get immune to poison... Alright, where's this royal subject? junk. I summon expert kiting mode. Are my flying fish still doing anything? They are. Yeah, so she does. She like goes metallic until you kill her royal subjects. So I need to focus on them while kiting her. Which is not easy because they're pretty slippery. But at least I know that now. Okay. Okay, so we got these guys now, so really I just need to avoid focusing on anything that she's doing here and actually just focus on killing the royal subjects. Her stinging attacks are not really going to bother me much here. I'm only focusing on the royal subjects. So royal subjects, take them out. Man, and I got the subjects, but getting her at that stage is tough. What could help? Well, getting immunity to poison would be huge. I think there's a Beelzor that can actually do that in here. Yeah. So I mean, what would I replace? Probably the hearts right now, because I can't even use them for damaging really. Once breathing into my creepers inflict icon on hit, creepers respond. Although that does give me more max life. I'm gonna go for it anyways. So yeah, let's do this, and now I'm immune to poison. I mean, that's a whole game changer right there. Good luck trying to inflict me. You can't poison me anymore, so. She has low defense though, so maybe if I can just focus on avoiding her attacks, fighting her subjects, and you know, everything else. Not being poisoned is definitely a huge dub. I definitely feel like I'm not taking as much damage. I am still stupidly taking damage right now. Alright, stingers, man. Got him. Alright, here's what I'm going to try. In this mode, I'm just going to avoid her attacks and work on increasing my health while my creatures take care of these subjects. I think that's the best way of going about it, actually. So you can see here, I'm basically just focusing on heals. And not really much else. Okay. That didn't really help either. I thought that might be a better effective move for it, but it looks not, because the thing about it is that when she's shooting, she shoots only in certain directions. Just not be caught up in the Beast Storm, I think is my best option here, actually. So, scratch the idea about doing it that way. There's really no... Ah! She's still alive! I respawned fast enough that she was still able to... Oh my god, dude. She just... What? What a piece of work. Okay. Alright, let's do this again. Bone Goblin. It is the Bound Goblin. What the heck? Wait, it's an absolute dub. Because I can fly now. Okay, hold on. This actually changes everything. So let's go ahead and reforge you. I mean, Demonic's pretty good. Godly's even better. Oh, Godly's as good as it can get. Okay, hold on. This changes everything. So we have a Godly Dark Lance, and we also have the ability to reforge. We can fly. This is going to change the game. So with that being said, I think really what we should do is we need to go back and combine some of our boosts together. Because we can do that now. What? I didn't think it was just down there. I thought I had to go down to the Skeletron area, so I didn't know. I didn't expect that. So we can see here Flurry Boots, where super fast. We need better than that. I need like the best boots I got. So Nightling Boots, yeah. Frostbark Boots. So it's Lightning Boots are the best ones, right? Because we want to be able to fly and run super fast. Yeah. Because I can't make any of these yet. We need really good stuff for these. Like this requires Frostbark and Lava Waders, but I can actually make those. I think I can get those boots. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on making what we need to. So the best thing we can make right now is going to be getting like Zephyr boots need deviating imagery, so we can't make those, but we can make other types of boots that could be good for us. So let's go ahead and focus on, what do these ones do? Summing damage. Turbo boots allows the ability to adapt all types of direction. Growling can move speed accelerate. My swing can jump high in speed, negates fall damage, provides of light. Turbo boots. I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't think I actually need that. I mean, these look good. But let's go and get the lightning boots first. So, Ankle of the Wind. Jungle Spores. Oh. Well, let's go and give him the rocket boots. Can at least make the Spectre boots. And then in order to make these, I need more than just the Spectre boots. Allows flight and super fast running. This allows flight and super rare can run super fast, so I mean that's decent. Getting around, whatnot. I think actually the Wizard Shoes and the Marching Boots, I could make the Survivalist Boots. And maybe I'd equip that instead of, well, no, these are all pretty good. Crimson Enchantment's carrying for sure. I think it needs to be here. But I might not need the immunity to poison if I had the, no, that doesn't really. Sword's Gift. Yeah, I don't even know what I would reforge here. But first things first, let's go back to the Bound Tinkerer since she's still down there. Because now we can fly. That's going to change. I mean, just the mobility alone right there is huge. Okay, can you reforge for me, good sir, some of my gear? Like this one. Give it something better. Attack speed, defense, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Warding. I'm gonna keep these around. I need enchantments on them. Warding, more defense. Damage reduction in life. That sounds good. Oh wait, armored is just a worse version of warding? It is. Okay. So of course we're gonna go warding then. And then the Beozor, I guess we'll enchant that as well. Perfect. So now everything in my equipment is warding, which means we just went from 41 to 53. That is huge. So now I'm feeling a lot stronger here. And I think that's what we're going to stick with. So let's try this again. Poor Queen Bee did not realize that I had an ace up my sleeve. Dude, the movement is already night and day. I can move so much faster. Oh, wow. Okay. She's shooting these things. See, my flying fish are going after her, and they can't do anything while these things are on her. I gotta take them out. Where's the warrior sucker? Come on. Got it. That was pretty good damage, actually, right there. Okay. She's shooting up. Dude, we got this. So those lines things are telling you where she's shooting. Okay. Makes way more sense, actually. Let's kill her. Take her out. Got her. Woo! Dude, that's exhilarating. Okay, that was huge. So basically, I mean, that was pretty important. So we definitely wiped out that, which was great. So active skill B dash, short quick B dash towards your cursor. Grants immunity infested. Honey buff increases your armor penetration by 10. Bees are become friendly. Sounds pretty good too, but I don't think I actually need that right now. But I will keep that in mind. So we'll keep that, and then everything else can go and get thrown into the treasure chest thing, because we just got so much stronger. Okay, let's do that. Oh, did I put the chest in there too? I didn't mean to put the reward. Blood sample, yeah, treasure bag. So lucrative honey heart, healing allies, hive, hardened honeycomb. That's a weapon. Bee thing, hive pack increases strength of friendly bees. Releases bees when damaged. Yeah, basic things, but still important. And we can go ahead and drop that in there, and we have added another to our list, ladies and gentlemen. So now with that, I can go to the operator and buy beast spores. Where's the operator? Which one's the operator? Angela's the operator. So I can just go here. And buy boss stuff. Wait, what? Why didn't it? There we go. Yeah, so now I can buy jungle spores. Apparently we're low. And I'll grab some vines too. And then I can take all that and head back down here, and I can actually upgrade my boots to the TerraSpark boots from this. So we can see here that if I go here, I wanted the Ankler of the Wind and Spectre boots. I can throw my Spectre boots into here. And I have the ability to make both of these things. So we can craft an aglet, we can craft the Ankle of the Wind, and we can craft our TerraSpark boots, our lightning boots. And then with the lightning boots, I think we can make the TerraSpark boots, but I think we need a little bit more. Let me look and see. Frostbark is what they're called. So it's lightning and ice skates. We can also just craft them. So I might as well just craft them. And then that. So Frostbark boots. And then from there, we can make TerraSpark boots by getting lava waders. And lava waders require obsidian walking boots, a lava charm, and obsidian rose. We can craft the obsidian rose so we can get some hellstone, which is the only thing we don't have. So we can grab some hellstone to grab that, and a jungle rose, which can be crafted. Most everything can be crafted these days. And then I also need to get a lava charm. We can make that with lava buckets. 3 lava buckets, gold. They're using platinum as a universal thing, and then also obsidian, so obsidian. And then we can do lava buckets. So sold by jeweler after defeating Skeletron, but we can actually make them. We just need buckets. Because then we can make this one here. Well, no, the obsidian rose, we need hellstone. And then obsidian walking boots, we need water walking boots. Which I can just buy from the cobbler instead of having to craft them. But where's the fun in that? When you can just craft everything. Water walking potion, I guess I do need that. Okay, so never mind. I guess I'm gonna go buy the water walking boots from the cobbler. Oh. Which one's a cobbler? That is right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and buy also. We're gonna choose a marching boots so that way we can go ahead and make the healthier ones if we want to as well. So we are fast as frick, dude. We can go and grab this. And that is once again another summon item down. Okay, so now that we have the summon items down and we're getting through what we need to, our next goal is going to be basically with these upgraded equipment items and everything that we have in still. We can go ahead and get this one back. We'll reforge it, of course, because I don't really need to be immune to poison. Not really. So let's get this one to be warding as well. Easy, first try. Wonderful. And then what we can do with this information is now we can go ahead and basically be a lot stronger. My next goal would be, of course, from here is to make the TerraSpark boots, but in order for us to do that, we need hellstone. Now the question is, can I mine that right now? I don't think I can. So let me see here what can mine hellstone. Would probably be the other pickaxe, I assume. The one that we can now make. Can mine meteorite, able to mine hellstone, that's what I need. This one right here, 70% pickaxe power. And then we'll go and get upgrades for it, but that is exactly what I need. Hellstone and meteorite, because we can actually mine both. Let's reforge it. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. We have have godly on this, which is crazy. Oh, masterful, ruthless, mythical. Wait. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Forgot that you can get mythical, but you can't get mythical on everything, right? Hold on, can I get mythical on my lance? No. Okay. Alright. So now they're mythical, so they are much stronger. And we are mythical. We are... Oh, we are something right now. Okay, let's go get Hellstone. We're much stronger than we were when we started this adventure. We are actually insane. All the way down. And it feels good too because you want to be a lot stronger. I feel like there are certain times when you're not as powerful as you want to be, and this is one of those situations where I don't feel like that is the case. Alright, we are still falling. Alright, let's go collect some Hellstone. Oh! Okay. Well, we're definitely a force to be reckoned with. This is insane. With all the equipment stuff we have, because we don't get stopped by the you know what I'm talking about. This is crazy. This is a crazy feeling. Maybe I will turn Masochism mode on. I don't know. Okay, we got a lot of Hellstone. Wowzers. That felt pretty productive, not gonna lie. So now we can actually go back and we can make the lava charm. Oh no, we need lava buckets, that's right, but we can make the obsidian rose. So lava charm is all we're missing. Which needs 3 lava buckets. So I should have done that while I was down there. I didn't. That's unfortunate. Unconscious man. Yes. Hey. We got him. Terraria crystal. That's amazing. We also got the ability now to teleport down here, I think. Very nice. Okay, so now that we have that, I can actually pick this up. And I can put the cavern to Hylon down. Like, what do you have? He sells all the same stuff every time. But yeah, I can put the cavern type pylon down here, so that way every single time we're ready to do a boss fight, we can just simply come here and do a boss fight. Dude, our mining speed is abysmal. It's crazy how fast we are. Yeah, so I can just pop the pylon right here. Wonderful. Okay, so now I have the cavern pylon, and we can do that one. We have the desert pylon, so we're really getting places. Okay, so now I want to go underground, and I need buckets for lava. So let's go ahead and craft some buckets, get some lava. And of course, we don't do things halfway, so we're going to grab quite a few buckets, I think, for here. I didn't mean to switch the mod. Let's try bringing that back. There we go. Make 13, that is perfect. Now I gotta go to hail. So there's a faster way to go down. There is not. So now you get to watch me do my thing. All the way to the bottom. Actually, stop right here. Boom, baby. Alright, let's go bring them back. There we go. So now with that, we can go ahead and make the charm, and because of that, we can go ahead and make the lava waders. And because of that, we can go ahead and put the frostspark boots in there, and make the Terraspark boots, which is pretty crazy. So the Terraspark boots used to be the best, but they are no longer the best, but they are still really good. So we'll definitely keep that in mind. And then what we're going to do with that is we now have the ability, eventually we'll make the Aeolus boots, which I think does need the Terraspark boots, or the Zephyr boots need the Terraspark boots. So we are on the right track. But that's wonderful. So now let's go get this item reforged. Oh god, the feelings of not having boots. Alright, and we want to get warding on it again. There we go. Perfect. Alright. And we got warding on this too, right? Yep. Okay, so now we are very much so kitted out. The question is, what's going to be our next goal? Because Hellstone is not the... Hellstone is going to be the next armor that we're choosing here. I think it makes sense to be the next set of armor. Mollusk requires mollusk, so we're not doing that. Could have sworn, is there not a Hellstone equivalent to... Well, it's not those. Whoa. Dude, I forgot how much damage these things get to be in the future. Maybe it's the Hellstone. I do need to upgrade our storage units, but I think actually we need to see what all Hellstone can make, because that does make a difference. So let's grab it out of here real quick and go to the guide, because I thought you could make armor with it, which I think is what we need to do. I think maybe we need Hellstone bars, maybe? Let's see. Crafting. So it does make the Hellstone bar, which is what we need. So let's go put it back in there and make Hellstone bars. I think that's the first step, is making Hellstone bars. Bars. So a Hellforge is what I need. Do I not have a Hellforge in here? Wait, I thought we grabbed one of those. Wait, what? I guess I never put it. Oh, okay. Well, it is a crafting item. There. Okay, let's make some Hellstone bars. Let's take these out and let's go to him again, confirm what we can make with these, because I think this is our next This is our next set of what we need to do here. There we go. Whoa, okay. Wow. Some theory which I actually have already. There's a lot of stuff here. One pickaxe is 100% pickaxe power, so that's stronger than this pickaxe. It's crazy. I guess really what we're prioritizing though would be the molten set. So the molten set is going to be just hellstone. Okay, we can craft that. So let's make the molten set. So 53 to 59, and the set bonus is grants immunity to fire blocks and temporary immunity to lava. Set bonus 7% extra melee damage cannot be set on fire. See, that is pretty good, but I don't think that's actually better than my Crimson stuff, is it? I mean, it's a little bit more defense, but this gives me life regen, which I think that's actually better for me. Call me crazy, but I do think it is better. And then I want to upgrade the Molten Pickaxe to be legendary. You'll notice even with all this here, we still have our main weapon of choice, of course. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the Super Sunfire. I don't really need it. Okay. So let's take you. There we go. Let's see how fast this one is, since it says it has so much more pickaxe power. I bet you it's crazy. Yo! Who even needs any other pickaxes when you can go dig this fast? This is actually insane. Okay. Alright, so we just went ahead and fought the next bosses on our list. So Old One's army is the next one here, and we can actually go ahead and do that one. So I need to go back here because you took my freaking Eternity stuff, Eternia. And then the crystal. And then the best place I think to do this is going to be somewhere out here. So let's go ahead and find an area over here that we can do it. The noise of absolute deforestation. Alright, so we can place the Eternia crystal here. Oh, goodness. The crystal rejects the area possible instant time. There's much rest in a large open flat area. This is a large open flat area. Is it not enough on the sides? Maybe it needs more space. Bet you it needs more space. this to be the area, so I guess we're gonna have to dig into it. This would have taken me forever previously. This is really fast. This is crazy. This is what peak efficiency is. Okay, let's try that. That works. Perfect. Okay. Don't even try to embarrass me by trying here. Creative shot blocks your powers of creation. That was easy. Who needs turrets when you can just freaking blow up everybody? Wave complete, let's go. So we got Thorium Goblin Bombers, Javelin Throwers. This is just embarrassing. Wave 4, Javelin Throwers, Wyverns. Dude, we're murdering them. Okay. Bombers, Throwers, Dark Mage. Okay. Quit dive bombing my crystal. It's very rude. Well, this is embarrassing. Boom, baby! Got him. That was easy. Comb. That was really easy, actually. So I got Defender Medals, and then of course Dark Gift. But really, the Defender Medals I think was the biggest thing for me there. Where do those go? Those must have gone in here. War Table, right click to have more sentries. Ooh. But that's always active, right? Yeah, it is. Nice.
Some jungle crates, yeah, I'll take that. Herb bags, shadow diamonds, bottled honey, and then the squire shield. Nice. Well, where is the guy we rescued? Where is he located? Is he still down here? The Tavern Keep? He's still down there. I don't have any houses for him. That's so sad. Let's make more insta houses. And then we should be able to just drop him in there, right? Where is he? Here. There we go. Hello, good sir. So now we can buy the flame burst rods, and that would be nice just to kind of have some extra stuff. Defender medals, I have 10. Flame burst rods is the only thing I can buy right now. $39. So now if we go into here, we can see that there is loot and collectibles. There is a lot more to get because we didn't actually finish out the we got a lot more going on to actually clear it out and complete it. So let's go ahead and do the next set. And, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident with how strong we're getting. Let's go ahead and actually turn on Masochism mode because I do want Master Mode enabled. I think Master Mode would be a lot of fun to get all the really nice loot. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I know I'm going to regret that, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see here. So we can set up the flame burst rods. I can only have 2, right? Like that. Okay, let's do the next wave. Wait, why is it the goblins again? Stop. Oh, there we go. I don't know how much that costs, but it looks like I might need more. Is that enough? Yeah, it's enough. Next wave. I really want to despawn my flying pig, but I don't know which one is that one to do. One of these is showing that the pig is flying, and I don't want it to be. So how many of these can I get another one? I can't. It's actually really cool. They're carrying pretty strong, actually. But it looks like it's the same waves. I don't know how that changes. Maybe it's based on hard mode, pre-hard mode, or whatever. I'm not sure. No, we're absolutely annihilating them though. Nope, won't touch that. Okay, it's the final wave. Bring it on. Alright, Dark Mage must be spawning from the left. Yep. Taken down. Boom, baby. We're the same stuff. Ooh, the Witch Doctor. Now that intrigues me. No Witch Doctor, huh? What do you got going on? So you can sell the imbuement station, which gives me imbuing flasks, which, yes, of course. Poison enemies on hits and deal increased damage. That's a weapon. Fountains. Fried egg. And mantis. Let's go and get this. Oh, they're getting all stats up here, right? And an imbuing station, of course. There we go. And we can drop off the rest of our equipment. Nice. So what I'm curious about is special defensive sale, but they only got some. You can use these in create traps. You can just so it drops one. Rather simple, they attract the power of the turn crystal. You can use it to place a crystal, obtain a turn crystal, and place on it. So having to buy them. You don't want to place it stand for the open flat area. Just interact with it and prepare for a fire. Of course, you know they will destroy the turn. This all costs go from my home world. Once defenses are cost 10. Once placed, the turn will release some of its mana. Otherwise, you need to defeat enemies. Ways intend to destroy. If using cellular repel, you'll be awarded more defending, which can bring in to purchase more artifacts and other special rewards. I've also heard rumors about the powers of artifacts themselves may be further unlocked if you defeat the old one's army. The first thing you need to know about are special defensive artifacts. Okay, so he's now... But they're still the same tier, so I'm assuming it is based upon completion of certain things. You can always buy another one from him. Alright. So that is basically that for the old one's army for them. So the next one is going to be Quartz Bloom. Rarely appears in underground jungle after defeating the inner world's Burn of Cthulhu. Can be resummoned with the rotting spore. So randomly appears in the underground jungle after defeating the Eater World's Brain of Cthulhu. Quartz Bloom. Okay, so let's head down to the jungle and see what we can find. What, you got new stuff for sale? Every time I come in here, it says that there's new stuff, and I don't see anything new. Poacher's bag, maybe? No, I don't know. Jesus, the mining speed's crazy. Is this the monster? No, it's just a mahogany ant. And there's the other side of the hive that we were in. problem is I'm just too strong. That is my weakness, is I'm just too strong. You know when you're in a job interview and they're like, well, what are some strengths and what's some of your weaknesses? I'm like, well, one of my weaknesses, I care too much. Not what I'm looking for. It says he spawns in the underground jungle biome, but where? Can I regen? That's nice. So far there's not been anything on spawn. I'm not being notified of anything either. Dude, we're shredding through everything. It's crazy. Is that thing? No. Is there some rare like black beetle or something? Which, yeah, I guess. I'm checking to see if it's on my radar, because usually that's where I find things. Is another bee hive? Oh. So I'm getting to lava pools, I'm not seeing anything. There's an underground beehive, but that was about it. This is a small hive. Oh! Quartz bloom, where's that? There we go. Well, that was embarrassing. Wait, was that it? Oh. Okay. Yep. So the next one is Skeletron. Oh, I don't actually know how that's gonna go, being entirely honest with you. I say, hey, let's try it, right? Dude, it's absolutely disgusting how fast we are. Another hive? Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, let's head back. So, they want us to fight Skeletron, huh? Well... I mean, yeah. We could head over there right now and try to get to him in time. I don't think it's gonna be as easy though, especially with now we have that masochism mode installed. I think it might be a bit tough. But I'm up for a good challenge, so let's go find him. I think there's also like an ice golem here or a deer cloth or something. But I don't want to stay around to find out because I want to fight this guy first. There's actually a ton of places we haven't explored, so you know. That's right, there was another crimson, wasn't there? Alright. So he's already doing some pretty crazy moves. Like that. Wow. But it wasn't for nothing, because we now have this. Let's try here where we can actually get more runtime on him. Why do I ever try things? I bet you it's because I have masochism mode on. I guarantee you if I were to turn that off, this would just be a different story. Yeah, let's do it again. I really wanted to do the masochism mode, but I just don't know because it's unbelievably tough for no reason. Like there's no setup I could have that's stronger than what I have right now for me to do it. So it's just a little bit ridiculous. But let's try it here. So I'm already sensing a difference. He's still doing a lot of damage though. Avoid that attack, of course. Okay, avoid that attack too, apparently. Okay, his hands. Okay, he summons like extra skeleton and stuff, that's cool. Okay, that's not cool. Okay, one hand down. Come on, get the other hand. Okay, hand. Hand down. Okay, it's just head. Okay. We can just kind of do this. Whoa! That's a disgusting attack mode. He grew new arms? What do you mean he grew new arms? No, you can't do this. Oh my god. Ooh. That's gonna be a bit tough there, don't you know? If he could give me with new arms that he can grow, apparently, I just out of thin air. Damn, okay, well that's different. Hmm. We'll have to change our tactic, but at least we can now summon him anytime we need to. We're getting so close through the bosses too. I mean, look at this, 71%. I mean, it's so close. Alright, you guys, so I think that's where I'm going to be ending the episode here today. If you guys did like it, please be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe. All those guys do really helps out the channel. I'll be picking it up from this point on. Next time, we have a lot to do, particularly fighting and defeating Skeletron, which is the next goal here. We are strong, but apparently, all it takes is fighting a boss for me to realize how much stronger we could be. So we will attempt that again. We'll continue to grind set and, really just kind of do what we need to do and get stronger. And then we'll tackle this again in the next episode. Anyways, this has been another look at the Terraria Calamity Mashup Mod Pack. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. See you guys.